What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Sativ, and today we are going to learn a little bit about Ashran. Ashran is a new world PvP zone similar to Tolbarad or Wintergrasp. Only this time around we're confronted with an everlasting struggle between the Horde and the Alliance. The battle is a constant push and pull between the two factions, going to and from each other's bases, slaying bosses and monsters, gathering all sorts of epic loot and wicked items that can be used in PvP to harass enemies. For example, this one burns your target's mana, though there's plenty of other things. These items can be found inside of these lockboxes here, which also happen to have conquest points. There are all sorts of little quests with gold rewards as well as honor, so you can farm some gold as well as get some honor points while you're on the island. And speaking of honor points, if you just want to PvP some fools and get your world PvP on, then this is definitely the place for you, because there's all sorts of objectives and mini quests. People will be spread out all over the island, killing rares, looking for loot, and getting resources for their faction. So you can make your way over there as a sneaky rogue and slaughter them, or group up as a gang of 5, you know. If you're a big beefy warrior and you have some friends and you want to just go on a rampage, then Ashran is definitely going to be the place for you. Not only that, but there are also all sorts of unique buffs that will affect your character in different ways. As you can see, I'm hopping around here all crazy like, and I grab a little slime that will give me a buff, which will increase my movement speed, make me super duper fast, but it happens at random, it's really uncontrollable. There's also unique objectives that you can follow, help your faction out. See here, this one makes us all stand around this rider to increase his movement speed. The more people around him, the faster it goes. The Horde guy has nobody, so he's going at movement speed 0. We have like 240 or something like that. But the entire island is just full of these little mini games, and you know, when you get activated, there's a warning in chat that will tell you, you know, where you should go, what's happening in like 5 minutes, for example. So you can organize in general chat and say, hey, you know, we're gonna need some people over here to finish this mission. It's going to be really important to work as a faction as a whole to complete the objectives, because what's going to be happening is there will be multiple objectives happening all around the map, as well as the main battle, which is happening in the Road of Glory, which is in the center between the two camps. What you're watching right now is me completing the ore cart mission with a few other alliance, but I have a pretty powerful advantage. One of the buffs gives you a triple jump, which lets you hop 3 times and gives you a super boost when you jump. It has an internal cooldown of I think 15 seconds and is triggered when you use your first jump, and it gives you 3 charges which lets you leap 3 times after your main jump. So it's kind of crazy. You can really get a hang of it and control it. I was getting some wild parkour going from, you know, one place to another. This is probably the most fun I had in Ashran for the day, and it was just doing a silly little mission like this. I played in Ashran for a good 2 hours before I had to leave, and honestly guys, Ashran is shaping up very nicely. It seems like with these reward chests, there's kind of an alternative to grinding conquest. I mean, you might not be able to do it all in one sitting, but it seems to me like you could get fully conquest capped for the week just by playing in Ashran. And there's all sorts of interesting items that you can get, all sorts of unique little buffs for the zone that you can go around farming, and all the rare spawns have some kind of perk for killing them. For example, here we see a book that whenever you kill an enemy player, your preparation cooldown is reset, which is fantastic. The other book is a pickpocket book, which will allow you to loot ancient artifacts from enemy players. These ancient artifacts can be turned in at your base to help your faction in the fight. You can summon a gigantic tree lord, like in Alterac Valley. There are all sorts of objectives on the island to, you know, get you immersed in the feeling of this everlasting battle between the Horde and the Alliance. It's supposed to be a permanent struggle, and there's supposed to be lots of rewards and all sorts of incentives to have you explore the island. You know, it's not designed to be a battleground. It's supposed to be a place for you to explore, really. That's the vibe that I'm getting from it. Every area has some rare spawn that you need to group up with your alliance or your horde friends and, you know, take down this strong enemy. Or you go from place to place getting little buffs and different perks so that eventually you are powerful enough to take down one of the weaker rare spawns. And whenever you encounter a player, holy moly, if they're not prepared and you're all set up on the island, you are at a huge advantage. As always, things are in the process of being finalized, so this isn't an Ashran guide, this is only a preview, so I'm going to sign you off with some excellent world PvP that took place in the zone. I hope you guys have enjoyed this preview, and I hope you're as pumped as I am to kick some ass in Ashran. If you guys have enjoyed the video, please go ahead and toss it a like, and comment below, tell me what you're most excited for. There are plenty of new features coming our way, and all the stuff in Ashran has got me pretty excited. It's jam-packed full of goodness. I hope you guys enjoy the little world PvP montage, and I hope you guys have a great day. Take care, everybody.